We can explore a few of those together this morning, but the steps to becoming that commercial real estate agent are going to start with your very basic real estate license that you need to get from the state of Florida. We can do commercial, or we can do residential, or we can do business brokering through the same real estate license across the board. Step one, to be successful at it, however, you need to understand the industry. Before you dive into commercial, because of the long runway, you're going to need to have the patience to organize a deal for potentially an entire year before you close it, or longer. Familiarizing yourself when you're getting into commercial real estate, you're going to need to learn about the different types of properties that I spoke about. You're going to need to learn about office buildings, retail space, industrial complexes, gas and convenience store stations. By understanding the industry itself, it's going to help you decide what interests you, because when people see you're passionate about one of these industries or another, it's going to be very easy to talk with you so that you can influence some of the conversations that's helping them make a decision. 2, don't forget that real estate license. It's important for you to not only leverage your real estate license, but add the continuing education on top of it so that you can certify, accredit, and get yourself into a position where a sponsoring broker that's taking care of you understands your passion for the commercial market as well as the residential. So you'll need to make absolutely sure that when you're dealing with your continuing ed, it's going to offer a comprehensive selection for what you need on the commercial space as well. There are some excellent commercial transaction companies out there and educations specifically around the commercial market. Beyond that basic understanding of the industry, right? Your prospective commercial real estate agent is going to want to enroll in courses that cover not only the fundamentals of commercial real estate, but how to become a real estate broker. A lot of the community colleges and universities in the state of Florida offer things. They offer tons of online programs that are tailored for the commercial real estate principles too. And these courses are in addition to everything else you've got to do for your normal licensing and continuing education requirements you need to keep your normal real estate license up to date. The biggest and the best of that is the CCIM, the Certified Commercial Investment Member. This is a society, a club, if you will, of industrial and office realtors. The accredited land consultant is another one of those, and they have different specialties depending on the type of commercial real estate they're looking for. One helps developers in open land and helping get those things invested, and the other helps the office and the leasing spaces, the medical facilities, and those types of properties. But without these designations, a lot of people won't even recognize you in the commercial space. So getting your CCIM and able to maintain that will go a long way to making sure that people understand that you're serious in the industry and you're not just a part-time commercial agent. The most valuable thing that you're going to get is experience. Gaining that experience with you, taking a partner under your belt that is well-versed so that you don't end up in a liable space that you can't get yourself out of is critical. You need to make absolutely sure that as an experienced agent in real estate doesn't necessarily make you a commercial agent. So the hands-on experience that you're going to need to gather, shadowing a little bit while you learn the ropes, understanding real client needs that are offering business opportunity versus moving into a house is going to allow you to gain some practical industry knowledge that you truly need when you're talking to these types of investors that are going to not only build critical infrastructure and critical business factories and faculties for their local, but how they're going to be able to bring their business to the next level because of the amount of foot traffic and drive-by traffic that they may need to have to make their business successful. You should definitely, when you're talking about commercial, get yourself some level of internship or partnership with someone that will help educate you for probably the first year that you're in it. Get a good 2, maybe 3 solid deals under your belt from end to end and be involved in every facet of the deal so that you can fully understand before you go out on your own. First commercial client that you ever get on your own that figures out quickly that you as an agent in this area don't know what you're talking about, the word's going to get out very quickly, and it's going to break down walls that you have built up to support yourself faster than you could ever imagine that you did in the residential space. Speaking of your network, networking, especially in commercial, is more critical than ever. They are not a forced regiment of realtors where they have to belong to the local MLS. They have to belong to the Greater Tampa Realtors, for example. They have to belong to the Pasco County Realtors Association. They don't have to. As a business consultant and as a commercial space realtor, they just need to belong to business agencies that do business together. Businessmen help businessmen and women be successful. That's what they do. And that word of mouth is how all real estate was done before all of these organizations were put into place. So I hate to say you need more of an old school mentality when it comes to being in the commercial market, but you need to understand how to build a network by hand, shaking hands, kissing babies, politicking a little bit. You need to attend industry events. Join larger professional organizations beyond just the NAR or beyond the CRED, right? You need to be able to connect with other professionals that are truly in this field and that are successful in the field. Build a robust network, and this will help lead to potential clients, industry referrals, and incredible insights into how you're going to make things more successful. Then you need to develop a specialty. In the residential world, we talk about building a niche, whether you're talking about probates or whether you're talking about divorces or whether you're talking about high-rise or whether you're talking about beachside and enterprise level experiences. It's important that you specialize in a niche that will help set you apart from other commercial real estate agents. You cannot shotgun your way through the commercial space like you can in the residential space. If I can sell a house here, I can sell a house anywhere, as long as I can learn the area and learn all the important factors that are going to help me solidify business transactions in residential. The commercial space is very different. It's going to test your knowledge of other office spaces in the area, other potential retail properties that might be directly competing against the client you're working with, industry faculties, investment properties nearby. Developing your expertise in a specific area like this is going to make you sought after in a heartbeat. Your advertising on who you are on LinkedIn as a professional service is going to take you a whole lot farther than sitting out your local coffee shop and just talking to home buyers. You need to select your specialty by assessing your interest too. And I could say this for residential also, but your passion becomes your strength. People do business with who they want to do business with. So research your market demand in your area, identify thriving sectors. Your mission should be able to help gain experience in the niche of your choice, but seeking the mentorship and making sure that you've got an experienced and executive level agent on your side is going to help you narrow down your interests. Someone that's been doing this for a while can talk to you for a long time and figure out very quickly, profile you, if you will. You are going to do very well in the retail space, or you're going to do very well based on your background in the restaurant space. And then you market yourself. Commercial agents typically create very strong personal brands. They use this to digital market the strategies that they promote for their services. Consider building a professional website. This will leverage social media. This will do plenty of blogging about what's going on in the industry trends. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, they want to know that you know Tampa Bay. You're invested in government conversations where the local government and the state government is supportive of industry growth. They want to know you know business acumen, that you yourself maybe have owned a business in the past, and that's why you know what they're going through. Producing an effective marketing material that surrounds you with the industry niche of your choice is going to be paramount for you to be able to attract the right clients and establish a reputation in the industry. If someone is interested in talking to you about medical facilities, you should be able to throw them a one-pager with a bio about you and yourself and your experience in front of a property that you are willing to show them around and show them your expertise. Do a blind walkthrough on a property that they may not be interested in, but they can see your skills in vetting out and searching through the mires of one-to-one transactions to find out what's actually available in the area. Because I can't get on Zillow in the commercial market and go find exactly what I'm looking for. Typically, the stuff that is put on the open market that's available is considerably more expensive than what I can do if I've got a great commercial agent that has farmed the area, knows what's coming, knows what's going, knows where they're building a new development, knows where they're putting in new commercial properties, understanding why a new hospital might be moving in and why a bunch of medical professionals are going to need supporting space nearby. That's what's going to make you good at this, not bullshitting your way through hey, do you like the carpets here? How about the backyard? Fluffy going to enjoy running around in the backyard? That's not going to cut it in commercial. You need to understand why they need to work with you, why you can get them to the best place for them to open up their business, and why you're going to understand how the town moves as a fluid transaction. So it's going to bring the most people to them so that they have the most availability for business. And then how on earth do you stay informed? Commercial industry is constantly evolving, constantly changing. Hell, every time we change presidents, this entire nation decides that it's going to go in a different industrial direction. So you need to understand how to stay on top of that. And yeah, you're going to have to disconnect yourself from Fox or CNN or ABC News to figure that out. You're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to actually talk to business professionals at some of these industry events, see what's interesting to them, what's driving it. And trust me, if they're doing a big industry event in your area, that's where you're going to find out because they know what's coming next and what's been approved by the local city councils. So they're going to be able to tell you what you need to be investing your time and your energies in. So stay informed, stay up to date with what's happening in the market, the regulatory changes, new technologies that are coming out that are driving businesses to the area. Tampa Bay, for example, is a mammoth technological hub that is taken advantage of by 15 of the top 50 technological industries in the United States, and every single one of these have a global presence. They build in Tampa because the Tampa local government and the state government give them incentives to be able to move here and bring their organization here. They will always start by renting space while they are finding their facility and while they are building business to be able to support with the building that they want to own themselves. This is also a great opportunity for you to network and understand great business minds. And again, if they're bringing in jobs to your area, those people need a place to live. So one hand can help the other with your success and your goals. Stay informed and help provide them the very best service. And ultimately, you'll be able to talk the talk residentially to all of their new hires too. So now let's shift a little bit that I've probably scared most of you away from the industry and talk about what a real estate agent actually does. The commercial real estate agent plays a multifaceted role in the commercial world. Commercial real estate agent is going to help a client buy, sell, lease, and remember, manage properties used for commercial purposes, but their work involves a very delicate blend of market research, client interaction, property evaluation, and negotiation is paramount to the success. Lots of variations of career path that's available when you're looking how to get into the commercial space, but you need to understand that the type of agent you are is going to make a huge difference. First off, there is commercial brokerages. Those are brokerages that specialize in the commercial space. They market themselves as a commercial agency only or exclusively. You can certainly do additional work for them, but that's not how they're setting themselves up as an umbrella. They assist clients in finding not just properties, but negotiating the full terms and the facilitation of the transaction too. Those types of brokerages often specialize in a particular type of community property, whether it's office buildings, retail spaces, beachfront properties, etc. You want to make sure that if you're in the commercial space, you either set yourself up at a place like Keystone that gives you the ability and the marketability to work one-on-one with a broker to be able to expand your business model. Or if you're going to do exclusively commercial space and commercial space only, and you're still learning the game, you sometimes need a bigger brand to get yourself started and then go back to a facility or a smaller firm that's more boutique that can help you organize yourself and keep you within the lines so you don't consistently hit that shotgun approach.